This video will cover difficult questions regarding the topic of derivatives power rule. This is the first question. Here is the graph of y equals 8 over x. 2x plus y equals 0 can be rewritten as y equals minus 2x. Now we have two tangent lines. Y equals 8 over x can be rewritten as 8 times x to the power of minus 1. Then the derivative of y equals 8x to the power of minus 1 equals minus 8 times x to the power of minus 2, which is minus 8 over x squared. Let the x-coordinate of one of the points in the equation be a. The y-coordinate is 8 over a. The slope of the tangent line at x equals a is y prime a equals minus 8 over a squared. The tangent line will be parallel to the line y equals minus 2x. These two slopes, minus 2 and minus 8 over a squared, are the same. So minus 8 over a squared equals minus 2. Make positive, then cross multiply. 2a squared equals 8. A squared equals 4. Then a equals plus minus 2. First, for a equals 2, 8 over a is 4. Then second, a equals minus 2. Then 8 over a equals minus 4. So the point is 2, 4 and minus 2, minus 4. Number 2, suppose here is the graph of f of x equals k square root of x and the tangent line L. Let the x-coordinate of the point on the graph of f be a. Since the tangent point is on the curve, the y-coordinate is k square root of a. But at the same time, it is on the tangent line too, so it can also be a comma 1 over 3a plus 3. And then these two y values are the same, so k square root of a equals 1 over 3a plus 3. This is number 1. F of x equals k square root of x. We can rewrite as k times x to the power of 1 over 2. So slope equals k times 1 over 2 x to the power of minus 1 over 2. So k over 2 square root of x. The slope of the tangent line at x equals a is f prime a equals k over 2 square root of a, which is the same as 1 over 3. Therefore, k over 2 square root of a equals 1 over 3. This is number 2. Then cross multiply 3k equals 2 square root of a. Then k equals 2 square root of a over 3. Then put into 1. So k times square root of a. So k times the square root of a equals 1 over a plus 3. So 2a over 3 equals a over 3 plus 3. Then move this to the left. Then a over 3 equals 3. So a equals 9. Then the k is 2 square root of a over 3 equals 2 times 3 over 3, which is 2. This is the final answer. Number 3, suppose here is the graph of f of x equals k squared plus kx and tangent line L, which is y equals 3x minus 4. F of a equals a squared plus ka, and y of a equals 3a minus 4. Let the point be this one or this one because tangent point is on the curve and on the tangent line. At the tangent point, y values are the same, so this one and this one are the same. Therefore, a squared plus ka equals 3a minus 4. Let this be number 1. Slope of the tangent line is 2x plus k. Then slope of tangent line at x equals a is 2a plus k, which is the same as 3. Therefore, k equals 3 minus 2a. Let this be number 2. Number 2 into number 1. So a squared plus k, which is 3 minus 2a. Ka equals 3a minus 4. A squared plus expand 3a minus 2a squared equals 3a minus 4. Cancelled. A squared minus 2a squared means minus a squared equals minus 4. Make positive. So a squared equals 4. Therefore, a equals plus minus 2. Then use number 2. If a equals 2, then k equals 3 minus 2 times a. So k equals 3 minus 4, which is minus 1. If a equals minus 2, k equals 3 minus 2 times a, which is minus 2. So 3 plus 4, which is 7. Therefore, k equals minus 1 or 7. Number 4a, the definition of the derivative is f of prime a equals limit as h approaches 0, f of a plus h minus f of a over h. Compare these two limits. We can rewrite as limit as h approaches 0, f of 1 plus h minus f of 1 over h. That means the first term is first term, f of 1 plus h equals 1 plus h to the power of 6. And then second term is second term, f of 1 equal 1. Then make to the power of 6. Can you see that? So f of x equals x to the power of 6. Then a equals 1. So limit as h approaches 0, 1 plus h to the power of 6 minus 1 over h equals f of prime 1 with f of x equals x to the power of 6. So f of prime x equals 6 times x to the power of 5. Therefore, f of prime 1 equals 6 times 1 to the power of 5. So f of prime 1 equals 6. Number b, f of prime a equals limit as h approaches 0, f of a plus h minus f of a over h. So we can rewrite as limit as h approaches 0, f of 8 plus h minus f of 8 over h. Then the first one is first one. So f of 8 plus h equals cube root of 8 plus h. Then f of 8 equals 2 is cube root of 8. Then f of x equals cube root of x. So this means f of prime 8 and a equals 8. When f of x equals cube root of x, we can rewrite as x to the power of 1 over 3. So f of prime x equals 1 over 3 times x 1 over 3 minus 1, which is 1 over 3 x to the power of minus 2 over 3 is 1 over 3 cube root of x squared. Therefore, f of prime 8 equals 1 over 3 times cube root of 8 squared. So 1 over 3 times cube root of 8 squared is 1 over 3 times 2 squared, which is 4. Answer is 1 over 12. So final answer is f of x, a, and f of prime 8 equals 1 over 12. Number C, f of prime a equals limit as h approaches 0, f of a plus h minus f of a over h. Can you see? X squared plus 3x. So fx equals x squared plus 3x. Then f of 2 plus h equals 2 plus h squared plus 3 times 2 plus h, which is this one. And then f of 2 equals 2 squared plus 3 times 2, 4 plus 6, which is 10, the second term. So f of x here, and a is 2. This one is f of prime 2. Then f of prime x equals 2x plus 3. Then f of prime 2 equals 2 times 2 plus 3. Therefore, f of prime 2 equals 7. Number 5. Suppose here is the graph of y equals x squared minus 2x. Point is here. Let one of the tangent points be a comma a squared minus 2a. Y equals x squared minus 2x. Then y prime equals 2x minus 2. Then y prime a. The slope of the curve at x equals a is 2a minus 2. Now, find the slope of the tangent line with these 2 points. So 2 comma minus 4 and a comma a squared minus 2a. So slope equals a squared minus 2a minus minus 4 over a minus 2. So a squared minus 2a plus 4 over a minus 2. Then these two slopes are the same. So a squared minus 2a plus 4 over a minus 2 equals 2a minus 2. Make the fraction, then cross multiply. So a squared minus 2a plus 4 equals a minus 2 times 2a minus 2. A squared minus 2a plus 4 equal 2a squared minus 2a minus 4a minus 6a plus 4. Then everything is moved to the right. So a squared minus 4a equals 0. A times a minus 4 equals 0. So a equals 0 or 4. First, if a equals 0, then a squared minus 2a equals 0. So the point is 0, 0. And then y prime a, which is 0, equals, use this one, 2 times 0 minus 2, which is minus 2. So slope is minus 2. The equation is y minus y1 equals slope times x minus x1. Therefore, y equals minus 2x. Or second, a equals 4, then a squared minus 2a equals 4 squared minus 2 times 4, 16 minus 8, which is 8. There the point is 4, 8. Then the slope is y prime 4 equals 2 times 4 minus 2, 8 minus 2, which is 6. So y minus y1, 8 equals 6. Then x minus x1, which is 4. So y equals 6x minus 24 plus 8, which is minus 16. This is the second graph. This is the last question. Y equals 4 over x here. Let one of the tangent points be a, 4 over a. Y equals 4 over x. We can rewrite as 4 times x to the power of minus 1. So y prime is minus 4 times x to the power of minus 2. It's minus 4 over x squared. Then slope at x equal a minus 4 over a squared. Now find the slope of the tangent line with these 2 points. So 3, minus 4 and a, 4 over a. The slope is 4 over a minus 4 over a minus 3 equals, make positive, 4 over a plus 4 over a minus 3. And then these two slopes are the same. So minus 4 over a squared equals 4 over a plus 4 over a minus 3. Then cross multiply. The first one, a squared times 4 over a plus 4 equals minus 4 times a minus 3. Then expand 4a plus 4a squared equals minus 4a plus 12. Then move right term to the left. So 4a squared plus 8a minus 12 equals 0. Then divide by 4 on each side. A squared plus 2a minus 3 equals 0. So a plus 3, a minus 1 equals 0. So a equals 1 or minus 3. Number 1, if a equals 1, use this one. Then y value 4 over a equals 4. The point is 1, 4. The slope y prime a, which is 1, equals minus 4 over that one, a squared, which is 1 squared, so minus 4. So slope equals minus 4. The equation is y minus 4 equals minus 4, then x minus 1. Therefore y equals minus 4x plus 4, then another plus 4, which is 8. This is the first one. Number 2, if a equals minus 3, then 4 over a is minus 4 over 3. So the point is minus 3, minus 4 over 3. The slope y prime a, which is minus 3, equals minus 4 over a squared, so minus 4 over 9. The equation is y minus y1, make plus 4 over 3, then slope, then x minus x1, make positive, like this. So final answer is y equals minus 4 over 9x. Then next one is minus 4 over 3. Then move this one to the right. Then minus another 4 over 3. Make together minus 8 over 3. This is the second line. I hope this video has been helpful. This is the last of 3 videos covering derivatives. power rule. Previous lessons are linked in the description bar below. If you have any questions, please leave them in a comment. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.